Hello out there, and welcome back to the Omegus server. This is Terkanil. Today, well, you can probably hear a little bit about what's going on today. At least the first order of business. We'll see about if there's a second a little bit later, but we're in the middle of water, doing some work. You can see Amron's already behind there. We've been working on this for a little while now, probably about, hour or two. Below us, if you can't tell, is an ocean monument. Yes, we're doing another farm. Last time was witches, this time guardians. So, we're on the boring part right now. So instead of trying to bore y'all with even a time lapse of us clearing water, because we know it's going to be a while, we're just going to get to work, and I'll bring you guys back once we actually have something to show for it. As for how close are we? You can see the corner of it right there. That's about as much as we've gotten so far. Otherwise, it's still a long way to go. So, I will see you guys once we've actually got something to show for ourselves. It's been about 2-3 hours at this point. Made a bit of progress, for what it's worth. Still a long ways to go, but you can see we've carved out a pretty good section of the ocean monument down here. Still a long ways to go. Amm has been resurfacing the area out here with lava, so we can get some cobblestone as well. Looks like we about have hit the edge of the wall section at this point, right there. So that's got to be built up. Got a beacon over here with haste 2, make things a little bit easier on our mining processes. But this is how I've been getting our platform secured, as well as one part digging down, kind of stepping out, and then using the sand to carve out the depth. So, a very long, drawn-out process. So I'm not really sure what time it is anymore. Let me look. It is after midnight. Yeah, so I've been at this for about actually 3 hours now that I think about it. Oh boy. So, long ways to go. The funny part is, in trying to get this sand to drop, managed to glitch it a couple times. That takes effort. Literally keys here. Pop off the sand, drop a torch. Sand is supposed to fall onto the torch. Like so. Those two columns didn't want to play. Oh well. Going to get back to work here. As I said, this is going to be a very long, drawn-out process, since we're going to have to be taking this entire thing all the way to the edge. What was that? North? South? South. So the southern boundary that way, and then we got to start working west. So very, very long way to go. But once it's all cleared out, we can begin actually constructing the actual farm, which will always be nice, since at that point we can start getting prismarine and so on. That'll be useful once we actually start getting around to building our base. A lot of the areas I'm going to be looking at constructing, so at least so far, will be needing either redstone lamps or glowstone as the primary lighting source, or perhaps even torches or lava, as it were. But in some of the other areas I've got in mind, I'd rather use prismarine lamps. And there goes Amm again. Alright, well, I'm going... Ow! Hey! None of that! I'm going to get back to work. These things are starting to hurt. So, I will talk to y'all in a little bit here again. As I was saying about the sand not wanting to fall over the torch, it's very, very common right now. I have 4 columns that don't want to fall. Drop. I somehow managed to catch the torches right in time so it doesn't see the block update. Very, very strange. Alright, back to work. So it has come a long way since we got started here. We've got a lot more of our scaffolding layered throughout this area, but as you can see, we've got a lot done here so far. We've got about half the temple uncovered.
No, I'd say a third.
Well, I guess it's about a third-ish. But we've been making smooth stone using lava. So you can see all the lava on my hotbar. We've got a lot of area uncovered. And so far, every once in a while, we've been killing guardians as they pop in. We've been referring to them as volunteers. Any volunteers in there?
Nope.
Ah. And so we've managed to get, at least from the random killings, a few drops. I'm just going to head back up here to our safe zone. So if I pop in here, we've gotten 24 shards, 3 crystals so far, and some fish. Not too bad, considering the fact that we've been killing just stuff that randomly pops into the dry zone. But, as you can see, we've still got a long way to go. This is the...
We're making pretty short work of it, though.
Yeah. We've reached the center of the temple, at least. And then out here is the boundary of the area. See a lot of guardians active down there. We've still got to get the outer walls built for everywhere that's not uncovered. So everything below this smooth stone, we don't have actually any kind of walls out there, so it makes it a little bit harder work. We've been using sand to clear the water down, using a basically it's a 2 wide wall of sand to get down to the where the floor happens to be. And it was starting up another line here. And then to get us down just a little bit further, we've been doing these platforms. Amm started on the smooth stone area initially, and then we've somehow swapped places. Don't know how that happened, but there you are. So, we're going to get back to work, and... Oops. Don't die. Don't die. You didn't die. Good.
Problem?
I can hear you dying.
I was drowning, so I had
Just
to take
drowning.
off. You know what I should do? I should go and repair my helmet.
Yeah, probably a good idea. How's mine doing?
That way I can actually get my aqua affinity and my respiration and whatnot. I'm going to go
should
probably pick up
repair
some more
mine.
sand if I can find it.
I probably have to go repair my stuff here pretty quick. It's about to break. Alright, well, we're going to get back to work. Probably go pick up some supplies from town, which is a pretty good distance away, and we'll see you once we've got a bit more work done. Thought I'd catch in one more time before I call it a break for this day. So here's the end of day 2. It's been a long way. I'm going to switch this around. You get to see where we are. Behold, we're hitting pretty close to the halfway mark on this project. Amm's over right there. You can see his name right there. He's dropping sand so we can clear out water. I have been focusing on this area up here, giving us a nice level platform below the water, as well as providing us with a large amount of cobble. So we have stacks upon stacks of cobble up there. We've just got to get over to this wall, and we'll be set to go. But you see, we got a little bit of work to do there on the walls, so we can actually use that space effectively. So it's a bit of a ways to go. So far we've been, let's see, we put at least 6 hours in today. We put in 3 to 4 hours or so last night. So, yeah, about 10 hours-ish. And, as I said, and as you can see, we still have a very long way to go. We've still got to clear out the water from the areas underneath here. And it's going to it's going to start getting a lot more difficult. Simply because, if you can see this, we got the main entrance right there, which has the arches, so that's going to get a lot more difficult when we start heading that direction. Plus, since we've also begun drying out so much of this area, it means that the Guardians have far less area to spawn in. So we're getting a lot of Guardians targeting us as we're working here. As such, Amm got a second beacon out here for us, so we now have haste, 2, jump boost, and regeneration. That regeneration is coming in very handy. Alright, well, tomorrow we'll be picking up more on this and see how far we can get. I think Amm's going to be working a bit longer, so it's very possible that he'll have it cleared at least to the mark right there, if not further. So we should hopefully have the center of this cleaned out. Alright, I'm going to break here, and hopefully next time I bring it back, we'll have some more progress here, and maybe we can even see about getting to another project I was looking in to attempt to pull in this episode. We'll see how much time I've got for this episode after, or when I finally get around to that point. So I cut that last segment just a little bit short. I started to ramble. It was late, really late. And I was starting to make less sense even to myself. So, it looks like I'm actually running short on time this episode. So we're going to cut and have to pick up next episode. But, you can see over there that Dr. Redstone has decided to come in and help out a little bit for as well. So much to do. Looks like I managed to get that much done. So, we're almost there. So I will see you next time. Again, please hit comment if you, or please hit like if you like the episode. Please hit subscribe if you want to see more of what's going on, and leave a comment if you have any questions or comments about what we're doing. This is Terkanil, signing off.